67 kilos, Alejandro Sancho from the Army World Class Athletic Team.
Here he is, Alejandro Sancho coming to the mat, Army W cap, and he's going to have a very familiar opponent in Peyton Omania. Omania in the blue, coming to the center.
Of course, Sancho on the 2020 Olympic team representing the United States of America at the Tokyo Olympic Games. Made 2 other world teams throughout his career. Omania, Junior World Bronze in 2019, and we are underway. Greco-Roman wrestling. Omania in the blue, and Alejandro Sancho in the red. You see Omania coming out a little more assertive, trying to get position. Had a drag attempt there early.
Peyton Omania from the Michigan, New York Athletic Club.
That drag attempt again. These two, a lot of familiarity. One of these two wrestlers has represented the U.S. at the Worlds or Olympics the last 4 years. It's been Sancho 3 out of those 4, and Omania just 1. But when Omania made the team, he had to take out Sancho to do it.
Chest to chest, middle of the mat, 2-on-1 for Omania. Omania wrestled for Michigan State University, still does. And now trying to find an opening against Alejandro Sancho. Points are going to be at a premium at this match. You've got to expect neither guy known to give up a lot of points in domestic competition.
That first opportunity in parterre could be really important, and Sancho taking a little more ground than Omania, it appears.
And they were indicating towards Sancho, so it could be Omania with the first chance on top of it. As I say that, a drag attempt, but can't get the angle. Now 2-on-1 again for Sancho, and he's gonna get hit for passivity. So that's 1 blue, and Omania gets choice. And Sancho gonna go down. And in Greco-Roman, this is where you see a lot of the points go on the board, this top position.
Sancho typically pretty good down here in parterre defense.
Omania jump inside, he's got his lock, now got his feet on the mat. Now switching sides is Peyton Omania. And as you mentioned, not giving it up easy, and really Omania not close to a turn at any point, and Sancho able to avoid giving up any major points, and we're back on our feet. 1-0 lead for Peyton Omania. Oh, nice duck, and he bombs him for 4, looking for a fall. I thought he had it.
It was close for sure, and Omania trying to make the adjustment, but man, 5-point lead, that's hard to come back from in Greco.
Absolutely, now he's got his eyes on 2 more, maybe trying to go for a gut wrench on that right side, now up to his feet, and they're gonna go out of bounds. Man, he went right from that duck, straight to almost like a headlock to his back for 4, and nearly get the pin.
He got that lock so tight. Pummeling back in again is Omania.
And so now Omania maybe smelling a little bit of blood, and he continue to try to build his lead. 38 seconds to go in this first period.
Sancho now taking a lot more ground, 30 seconds to go in this first period.
And the way the rules are in Greco, you can't just sit on a lead. They'll hit you for passivity, they'll hit you for attention, fleeing the hold, and you can't get 3 cautions. If you do, you lose. So Omania has to stay engaged to a degree.
Sancho keeps taking ground and pummeling the way he is. You would imagine he's gonna get that opportunity. Parterre and big underhook.
Underhook for Sancho, but time's gonna run out in that first period, and it's a 5-0 lead for Peyton Omania.
5-0, Omania with the lead.
Top 5 wrestlers at each weight qualifying for the Olympic trials. Other wrestlers other than these 2 guys, Robert Perez III is gonna be in there. We've got David Stepanian, and then finishing 5th, Pat Smith.
Smith changed weights, goes down, and punches his ticket.
Wow, I haven't seen that very often. Omania just found the finger tape on the mat, put it back on.
And immediately threw it back on.
Yeah, he threw it out.
So we don't need that. All right, back underway, second period. Sancho down 5's got to find his way to some points. Jackson underhook on that left side. Omania immediately circles his head to that side, trying to club out of it, and he goes again, and that should be at least 1, and he gets 1 on the step out. When Omania goes really fast, puts himself in great position, and he's building his lead now, up 6.
Yeah, it's like 2 explosions in a row. He explodes in that duck into the position, then tries to explode to attack from there.
And Sancho taking ground, but hard clubs from Omania brings him down to his knees, back up on his feet now, 2:20 to go in the second.
Big underhook. Sancho still looking for his first point of the match, nearly 4 minutes in.
Omania's just had all the answers in the hand fight. He's moving well. He's clearing out of ties. But now, as I say that, over under bylock, his best opportunity, he's got him on his back. Working for a fall now is Alejandro Sancho. Peyton in a big fight here. And he goes off the mat, and they're going to go caution in 2 for fleeing on your back. He's going to have to go back in parterre after this as well. It's 6-6 Sancho, just like that, David.
It was a 1-position match so far for Sancho. The big 4, Omania knew he had to get off the mat, otherwise he's going to get pinned, and it was going to be a challenge. And I have to imagine he's going to be trailing now 7-6, because it sure looked to me like the whole purpose of him scurrying out of bounds, scurrying backwards to get out of bounds.
Oh, certainly, yeah. I mean, he was in danger of getting pinned, and they really want to punish that. I don't think this is a smart challenge tactically, unless, you know, there's really not a big difference. 6 and 7.
I mean, the big difference is Omania's got 2 1-pointers, so now a single point that won't give him the lead. So he's going to need 2 points if he loses this. But you know what? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe they see something that we didn't.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It seems clear if maybe unless they think there's a leg foul in there, which it didn't seem like it. We're going to take a look. No, definitely not. It was Peyton that kind of stepped in, and challenge failed. So now it's 7-6 Sancho, and Omania's going down. So the hole's getting a little bit deeper. What a response from Sancho.
4 perfect minutes for Omania, and all of a sudden Sancho responding with a vengeance.
Now he's going to get his chance to work from the top position. He's got his lock on his gut, trying to keep Peyton guessing, and he steps up to his feet, and not going to be able to score that. And they're going to say they were out of bounds. 1 blue offered, but white paddled. That was kind of close, honestly, because Sancho had come back up to his feet out of parterre. Could have been a step out, but it's white paddled.
Sancho was signaling there was a leg foul there on Omania. They didn't call it.
$90 to go now. It's a 1-point lead for Sancho. And looking for that duck again is Omania. He's going to need to find his way to 8 points. 7 won't get it done because of criteria. He's got a minute to do it, so he's got timing. Back to that duck. Can he convert? No. Good recovery from Sancho.
If you're Omania, you've known you've been able to score from your feet. He's done it in this match a couple times, and he's going to have to do it again.
Now 45 to go. Omania trying to create an opening, find an opening, any way he can score. Been hard to come by. Now 36.
When's that attack coming? Another little shuck attempt.
Oh, back to that duck. He almost was behind that elbow, but Sancho does a good job of circling out of it. And Sancho also doing a good job of staying engaged. The refs can't get on him for disengaging from action. He's standing right in the middle of the mat saying, come and get it, Peyton. He's looking to drag, not there. 12 seconds to go. Sancho about to pull off the comeback. 5 seconds, and that's going to do it. Omania concedes. Sancho, your winner, 7-6.
And we have a Greco-Roman champion at 67 kilos, Alejandro Sancho from the Army World Class Athlete Program. Final score.
6 straight points for Peyton Omania, and then 7 straight for Sancho. That was a lot of fun.
That was a great match. What a great bout to get things started. Omania walks off in frustration. You can understand why. Not often you're going to get up 6-0 on someone as good as Alejandro Sancho, but that's what happened now. There's that opening, boom. Almost like an Andrew Alton duck to the headlock. And then Sancho says, I can do it too. After this opening score, as you see Sancho getting his cowboy hat, but here's the big 4-point, really a 6-7 point scoring sequence that ultimately decided the match.
There were points for both guys where you thought the fall might be imminent.
Yes.
I mean, it could have been over.